Vince Staples should get album of the year.
Oh, do you think Vince Staples should win it?
No. Who did I give my vote to? Who did I give my vote to? I didn't believe it. I don't think the music's been that good this year. I gave it to Little Sims.
Oh yeah, that was a good album.
I only gave it to a couple of songs. Alright, Travis. Who's to blame?
Not Travis.
Talk to me.
Not Travis. Why not Travis? Where do I start? First of all, is Travis in charge of the health and safety? No. Is he the one that facilitates putting together the whole festival? No. Obviously it's his idea, and then the work then gets delegated and there's specialised teams that sort this, so it's not on Travis's head. Yeah, there's weird noises in this house, innit?
At least there's 3 stories and there's only 1 lighter.
Facts.
It is 3 stories.
If you know, you know.
And there is only 1 lighter. Carry on.
So yeah, obviously the work gets delegated. Like, I don't know the ins and outs of how events run, but like, when was it? 2016, Detonate. That got locked off because the crowd surge was mad, and it was looking like people were gonna get trampled on, and they had to just completely lock it off. Do you blame the artist for that? No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? And just because that was called what was that called? Travis Fest? Astro World.
You know that it's still touring.
Really?
Well, he's doing the Astro World tour. That album came out, what, 2018?
Yeah, but obviously COVID and that. Yeah, he probably would have started tour. I don't know, maybe started touring late 2019, and then. Yeah. But yeah, you can't blame him. Plus, like, that's what Travis concerts are like, and I can speak from experience. And I've said this since this has happened. Yeah, since this happened, like, I'll be real. I'm a selfish fucker when I go to concerts. I've done it every single time, and I always feel bad, but I don't care, because there's certain times I deep it, and I'm like, I might not ever see this artist again. So when I go to a concert, I will weave my way to the front, and I will get to the front, 1000%. So if I go to a concert with you, and I dip, don't be surprised.
Many times.
So anyways,
Schoolboy Q twice.
When we went to Schoolboy Q twice, why are you throwing shade for? You knew exactly what you was doing then.
I'm sorry.
Prick.
My boy.
Anyways, so when we went to see Travis Scott in Birmingham, 2017.
With who?
I'm not name dropping. When we went there, I weaved my way to the front, got my way right to the front at the barrier, yeah? And I mean this when I say I thought I was going to die. I swear down. I said this, I remember saying, I said this afterwards. I remember going to Urban the following day, and I remember saying, I went to Travis Scott and I thought I was going to die. But I loved it. I enjoyed every minute of it. But genuinely, I couldn't breathe properly, and I was getting squished on the thing. But like, luckily, like, the security were pretty tight, and like, they were constantly giving out water, and it was a much smaller venue, so it's easier to control. But Travis just gets mad hyped, innit? And that's what he wants. He wants the crowd just to go absolutely ham. It raises the energies up, and I feel like it looks better for him, because he doesn't want to look like he can't get the crowd going. So yeah, I feel like that's his thing, and shit like that happens all the time. So he's obviously going to be somewhat oblivious to it. But at the same time, I've seen clips of him saying, or I've seen one video where he's like, yo, can you check on those people over there? Can you check on those people over there? And like, obviously, 9 times out of 10, everyone's blessed. But I think this particular time, just obviously, he didn't clock it, and it was a bit techie, and it looks like it's his fault. Because obviously the videos look mad. My man's there humming, looking like he's in one trance. Meanwhile, there's paramedics, but you must see this all the time. People faint at concerts all the time. I don't know what the statistics are of people fainting, but it happens all the time. When we was at Travis Scott, I seen so many people get carried out. A couple of times, I think people were faking it so they could get backstage.
Oh, you're telling me?
Bro, I promise you. Like what? That's the honestly. Nah. It might have been legit, but some of them, the acting was terrible. But yeah, no. It happens quite often. So, you know, I don't think you can blame Travis Scott for this. Definitely can't. It's not on him. It's 1,000% not on him.
Except what the general consensus is that 50,000 people went.
Yeah.
Well, 50,000 tickets were sold.
Yeah.
Obviously, people ransacked it.
Yeah.
Jumped over. blah, blah. And then there's a point where Travis is like looking into the crowd and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on?" Because there's an ambulance in the crowd, innit? There's like it's not paramedics. There's an ambulance in the crowd. That's what a lot of people are vexed at. They're like, right there and then, that's where you should be like, "Yo, shut the thing off." But I'm low key with you, kind of. End of the day, he's got an earset, he's got an earpiece, and if someone says to him, "Yo, you need to stop," then he's gonna stop.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
He does have the discretion to be like, "Hey, yo, someone over there, go check up on him," blah blah blah. But like, if you're looking at what he's there to do, he's there to perform, innit? Like,
He's not a health and safety officer. Yo, people get paid racks for that job, so that's not on him. Like you said, his job is to perform, get the crowd going, make sure they have they enjoy themselves and they have a good time. Meanwhile, there's people there that their job is to make sure all of that's under control. And like you said, if he's got an earpiece in, it should then have been communicated with him like, "Yo, we need to lock this off right now." It's a different story though if it comes out and he has been told and he was like, "No, fuck it, I'm enjoying myself.
yeah.
Well, I'm not locking this off.
You
I'm
know
in."
the Cardi thing?
No.
When he's in the vest and the red ski mask, and he's like, "Yeah, y'all, I'm hearing a lot of people are collapsing in the crowd, and that means you're doing a great job. Let's get this shit."
Yeah. I've seen that. That's funny.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, nah. I also heard. I don't know if this is true, but apparently they were mad on the staff. The whole event, the whole thing.
The conspiracy.
Did I not send it to you?
Maybe.
Oh, bro, it's funny. If anyone can find a conspiracy to the Travis Scott concert, travesty. Am I spitting bars?
Are you a conspiracy theorist? Travesty.
Oh, God.
I saw a mad one that I don't know if you sent it me, but it was like in the video that he's just dropped.
Yeah.
He's wearing a t-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
And that t-shirt, it's like an 8, and there's an eyeball, and then when you go to the Travis Scott thing, there's an eyeball.
Yes, yeah, bro, I've seen it.
Apparently Simpsons did an episode kind of similar to it.
Textbook.
Yeah.
Absolutely textbook. The Simpsons have done everything.
Are you still listening to Travis?
Yeah. I seen someone, yeah. Oh, gosh. And I just don't rate it. I don't rate it at all. I seen someone put on their story that, like, you know, you can stop listening to an artist on Spotify if you don't want them to show up. I seen them screenshot them doing that. And I was thinking, yo, bro, now you're just forcing it, because big man thing, you're probably gonna have to unblock listening to Travis at some point. And I just think, yeah, it's just a what's it called? What do you call it? What do you call it again? When you're seeking validation. No. Seeking like, oh fuck. When you're seeking like social validation. Fuck, it's the word's gone. I literally said it the other day. Either way, I just think it's lame. It's very lame. Very beggy. I also seen on the conspiracy theory. So basically, yeah, there was like these lines behind him. On the stage setup. Apparently that was putting the crowd in a trance. This was meant to happen. And then...
Human sacrifice.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't think it boils down to any of that. Just Travis Scott's a fucking weirdo. Absolute weirdo.
He's mad. You know what's crazy? I think he looks a bit like Octavian.
Yeah, he does a little bit. Well, I think Octavian stole his flow.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, not his flow, but like, yeah, legit, like his look.
Yeah, true. It's mad. It's super duper mad. I remember remember like, so when I've been chatting to people, people are like, yo, you still listen to Travis Scott? And I was like, yo, some of the best songs that I listened to are from him. I remember Chelsea Jenks posted, oh, this Goosebumps song is amazing. She like tweeted it, and this is before I've heard it. That's a great song. It's a very good song. Well, I'm not gonna listen to that anymore. And plus, the accountability can't go down to one person. I think it's weird. I think it's weird that people are genuinely trying to put all the blame on one person.
I know.
I think that's just crazy. I think it's inhumane. I think it's very unhuman for something as big as that to happen, and then be like, yo, this is one person's fault. I understand that people are angry.
Yeah, of course.
To try and bang it on one person is weird.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
That just shit me up.
I hope they got that on camera.
And I know.
Hello. Is that Robbie right? Scared the life out of me. Okay. I'll get on. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. Escape plan just to validate it. Okay. Alright.
I still want to keep talking about it though.
Oh, sweet.
Because what I was going to ask, or what I'm curious about is whether or not.
Help yourself. It's alright, bro.
Right, so Travis Scott, yeah, whatever he touches at the moment, it's just fire. Like all of his collaborations that he does within the fashion world, yeah, worth big dough, yeah.
Yeah.
Worth big dough.
Sorry, food's just gone.
Yeah. And what I was thinking is this gonna ruin it, or is this gonna tarnish his brand? And I think it might.
He'll take a cut. 46 lawsuits and counting on here.
But yo, his apology was trash. Listen, if you're ever gonna do an apology, first of all, you shouldn't have done the apology video. Whoever does his PR or whoever like chats to him and runs all of that, they should have said to him, yo, let's see the video before you upload it. He definitely just did it, and no one approved of it because it was awful, absolutely awful. It was trash, and it made the situation worse, I think, because it was just all of that stuff, man. Just I'm not with it.
I don't know what he could have done, to be honest. Because it was always going to be sticky for me.
You could have done a better video, or you could have just done a statement. I think a statement would have been a lot better. Huh?
Stop the show.
So I need to jump on.
After.
You have to say any words. Just come through with the one bar.
No. Stop the show. Stop the show. Nah, man. The apology was dead.
The apology was ass. So ass. I felt uncomfortable watching it. I didn't watch it.
Can I tell you something? What one girl said?
The memes from it have been funny.
I'll tell you something like one girl said.
Go on.
Pissed me off. Low key kind of pissed me off.
And I know.
Kira, I want to know what you think about this as well. This girl is a close friend as well.
Name drop.
No. She's cool. You lot defend these celebrities like you're on their payroll. Man saw people dying and passing out left, right and centre and carried on rapping with a smile on his face. Videos of him literally staring at bodies in the crowd. People were yelling at him to stop. He knew. You
literally think, like, how deluded do you have to be to think that he saw first of all, how do you know? How was he meant to know that someone has just died? How do you differentiate dying and collapsing? Like, it's going to be very similar. And like I said before, the amount of people that collapse at shows and festivals and stuff like that because it just get overheated. You know what I mean? He will see this shit all the time. He's not going to think, oh yeah, these people are dying. It's absolutely, it's absurd. It just obviously it was a communication thing. So it came down to health and safety, the health and safety officers. You did a shit job. Nah, I can't say that. They just didn't communicate with him. For him to be able to say, yo, we need to lock this off now.
Yeah, man. Do you know what's crazy? At one point, I saw like the other side of Twitter, and it was just like, no one's even thinking, yo, imagine all of this on him. Like, you get me? Like, that's a lot to take him, blah, blah, blah. Like, apparently, is he young? Is Jacquees young?
I think he's like, he must be our age.
I want to say like 29.
Actually, no, he's not our age.
I want to say like 29.
Oh, you're saying 29. What are you saying? How old do you think Travis Scott is, Kieran?
Help yourself.
Like
Eat up.
27.
Oh, you're saying Travis... Oh, I'm saying 26.
I want you to have a full stomach, ready for the day tomorrow.
26 gonna be... Oh! This brother's just 30. I thought he was bare young.
Ah, he moves like it.
But how old's Kylie Jenner?
Oh, she's Kieran's age?
Oh, wait, hang on. How old's Kylie Jenner? Wait, hang on.
25.
24.
24.
17. She's 24 still.
Shut up. She's our age. You can get that.
Yeah, that's mad.
Oh,
If you... Of course. Yo, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I saw a lot of people just like, yo, with the apology video anyway, like, this guy actually looks stressed. Like, people were like, nah, he looks stressed. Like, 8 bodies. 8 bodies and like 100 casualties. And what's scary is like, there might be some more fatalities. You get me?
What do you mean?
Because I watched one video and he was like, to the extent of what it was, 8 people dead is a miracle. He was like, he doesn't believe it at all that only 8 people died. He's like, at all, he doesn't believe it.
What, so they're hiding it?
It makes sense.
I think obviously a lot of people would have got injured as well.
It makes sense, yeah.
Wait, what was my tweet? 2017? What did I tweet?
You tweeted something.
Wait. Let me find my tweet. Oh, I love Twitter, bro.
This is kind of dead.
Sound like Shez.
Overrated as fuck, if you ask me. Have you seen that meme?
So I tweeted, so Travis Scott jumped onto man and fully twatted his mic on my head top. Most man would sue, but I ain't even about that. Shouts out though. Shall we tweet it? Yo.
You tweeted it and quote tweeted said I'm a victim. That's mad. That's mad. That's mad.
Or I'll go quote retweet like, oh hell no, I'm suing.
47 lawsuits. Yo. Mad as.
Yeah, man. Through the Late Night, Travis Scott, waviest track I've heard this year. Big statement, Jano.